So 2025 is around the corner, which can only mean one big thing. We are starting to clear out the negative energies of 2024. We might be setting new intentions for the new year, new goals, creating visions. And we start to think to ourselves, what can I change? What can I get rid of? What can I release? What can I bring in? But there is one thing that I find, this has been the lifesaver of advice that has come to me. It literally was like a voice in my head that just said it, and I just couldn't stop repeating it. And now I'm just like, I have to share this with other people because I want everyone else to thrive in life. And I feel like this advice just was the icing on the cake within my growth journey. So I will share it with you. And it's very simple, and I'm just going to come straight out and say it. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. So simple, right? And when I say get out of your own way, I mean, how many times do we blame situations, other people, or create problems and circumstances just because we're too afraid to excel ourselves and to be the best version of ourselves? Like, so ridiculous, isn't it, really, when you put it like that? That's what I said to myself. I will never forget it. I spent years knowing what I wanted to be and how I wanted to get there, and I just didn't do anything. Like, what? And then all of a sudden I just said, Holly, get out of your own way. What are you doing? Like, there is nothing in this life holding you back apart from you. And it can be quite upsetting, really, when you think about it. But we're going to change this into a positive, and I am going to give you my favourite steps which helped me get to where I am. And don't get me wrong, I am not anywhere near where I want to be, but I am grateful for where I am. And since I started living with these prompts and living with this mindset, everything changed, and I want to share with you guys. Are we ready? Number 1, I stopped making excuses and started doing the work. Take action. Words aren't action. Stop saying that you're going to do these things in 2025 when you know that you're not. Start taking action. Start small. It doesn't have to be a big step. Just start with baby steps. Okay, so you want to learn a new language. Start tomorrow. Okay, you don't have the money for it right now. That's fair enough. Go online. Go onto YouTube. Start teaching yourself. Then by the time you have a tutor, you'll already be on the way. Oh, I want to start dance classes, but, I'm too scared and everyone will laugh at me and I'm nervous and, but I want to go with my friend. But your friend, you can't rely on anyone else, honey. You need to just turn up to that dance class. No one cares. Just start doing it. Just do. Don't think, just do. Best advice I've ever heard. I started believing that I could make a positive difference. And yes, you can, honey. You are your own unique superpower. No one is you. Remember that. Out of all the human beings on this earth, the population of the world, no one is you. All the cells in your body, nothing makes up you. Find out your unique superpower. Get to know yourself and use that in this world to make a positive difference. Trust in yourself. Easier said than done, I know. But when you start truly believing that you can help make a change for yourself or others, is when you'll feel all the good energy and happiness come back to you. Oh, I like this one. I stopped unhealthy longing to be validated by outside sources. Ooh, right, one thing. You don't need any other soul on this planet to tell you different. If they don't like what you're doing and they've got such a high opinion, don't listen to them. They are jealous. And if they act like that towards you, please remove them from your life. They are not good for you. Another thing could be comparing yourself to others. And this stems from Instagram, social media. So easy to just say don't. It really is. But the minute that you do stop comparing yourself to others and just keep coming within and focusing on yourself and what you're doing and keeping busy and proactive, taking action like we mentioned before, the less that you'll have time to overthink and listen to other people or watch what other people are doing. Like, no one has time for that. I stopped speaking down to myself and self-sabotaging. Again, something we're also guilty of, but how I see this is you would not talk to your friend or family member in that negative way that you talk to yourself. Like, why is it acceptable for you to speak down to yourself, but yet you wouldn't say that to anyone else? And anytime I hear one of my friends or someone I know speak so badly of themselves, I'll say, you wouldn't talk to me like that, so don't talk to yourself like that. And again, it's like reprogramming into your head that, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, I shouldn't talk to myself like that. You wouldn't speak to younger you like that. And that's what I use. Every time I have a thought or a negative thought or intrusive thought, I think, hang on a second, young Holly would cry if I said that to her. Like, no, just cut it. And again, that just comes back to like being aware and with your words, with your thoughts. And if you do say something to yourself that's bad, try and turn it into love. That's a nice one. Try and switch it and just, even apologize to yourself. No matter what, no matter how ridiculous it is, just try and tweak it so you've not left yourself with pain and hurt. I started surrounding myself with positive, kind and like-minded people. Ooh, I love this one. I started surrounding myself with positive, kind and like-minded people. This is a big one. If you are not inspired or have any love or receive love from the people in your circle, then what are you doing? If you surround yourself with people that talk to you like shit, make you feel bad all the time, just bring a negative vibe to your life, just what are you doing? You don't even need a logical reason. If you don't like how you feel around someone or in any situation or environment, you have every right to remove yourself. And again, some of these conversations and some of this can be pretty painful, and with change it can be painful because we're so used to comfort, right? But no, life is too short in this physical world. Make yourself happy and cut them off in 2025. I started loving myself unconditionally, even when it was hard. This is a big one, and I feel like I have just been learning this. It's like, instead of hating the dark parts of you, just give them a big hug. Just give them a squeeze and love them. Again, I always find talking out loud to myself when, I'm going through a tough time or I'm feeling a little bit crap about myself or something has upset me, I just think, do the things that you love doing. So just come back into yourself and just talk to yourself nicely. Be mindful, a bit of self-care. That could be taking a bath, having a face mask, nourishing your body with good food, taking a nice slow walk, listening to your favourite song, reading your favourite book. Just take away that thought. It could be a negative thought. Take away the hate. Take away the pain and just try and replenish yourself with joy and goodness. Ooh. I stopped running away from myself. Oh my gosh. Stop running from yourself. Who are you running from? You are not going to fix your pain by booking a flight and running off to Bali. You are not going to heal yourself by just constantly moving around. If I go here, if I get with this person, if I go out here, it will fix me. If I get that boob job, if I buy that car, eventually you're just going to keep catching up with yourself. We've all been there. We have all been there, and we still go there. My thing was shopping. Every time I feel shit, I'd buy myself some new clothes, and it's like, no, Holly, just relax. It's a temporary fix. It's actually not going to heal you. Just sit with yourself. Enjoy the times alone, no matter how hard it can be, and be patient with yourself.